Peace, peace, good people. Bald-head Harry Fatir coming on to give you guys Leo's reading. So if you are Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising, or you just have a plethora of Leo placements, pull up. This reading is for you, okay? Welcome to all of my returnees, my OGs, and all of my newcomers. I appreciate you stopping by, and I hope that you do choose to stay, okay? So Leo, come on in. This reading is for you. I've meditated on these cards, but I do like to always go ahead and give a nice little shuffle before I lay them as well. So as I was meditating before I came on, I did pick up on a very jovial type of energy for you, Leo. So you may have tapped into some type of good news, okay? There's something that that you just heard or seen or found out that made you very joyful. That's what I was feeling. It was very joyful. It was a fun energy. And I also kind of picked up on maybe it was the type of jovial, like a celebration, like the celebration of a new child, or some type of celebratory energy of something new coming in. So again, maybe you just had a child, maybe you just became a grandparent for the first time, maybe you're an aunt or uncle, or you know, something like that. That type of jovial, like a joyful, not at a party, but joyful, happy from a soul level, like, oh, this is such a wonderful, you know, experience type of jovial, okay? So let me go ahead and welcome in the spirit of love, the spirit of light, the spirit of life, the spirit of wholeness and harmony, the sweet spirit of honesty and relevancy and accuracy. Thank you for using me as a trusted and true vessel to bring about a message for the collective of Leo that will soon be here to view this video, okay? But yeah, it was a very happy-go-lucky, fun, appreciative, celebratory energy, okay? So let's go ahead and get these cards pulled to see what it was or what it could be that you have heard or found out that made you go into this very jovial, celebratory energy, okay? Now, I'm using my big deck, okay? I call this deck Big Daddy, okay? Because these cards are big, okay? So if you see me shuffling and it's looking messy, it's getting big and out of line, that's why, because these cards are huge, okay? But they give great results. So thank you, Sweet Spirit, for giving me the first 3 cards for the collective of Leo. My goodness. Okay. Oh, these are just huge. But I love using them because they give a very expansive message. That's why I always call them the Big Daddies, okay? So I'm going to pull right off the top of this deck because I believe the first 3 cards that are here are going to give you your message, okay? So the 3 of Cups, I knew it. I said celebratory energy, right? Did I not say that? That's exactly what the 3 of Cups is all about. So what are you celebrating, Leo? What are you celebrating? You are celebrating something with other people. It feels like a very close-knit friendship, community type energy is around you, families around you, other people are around celebrating this energy. And it also feels very female-ish, very feminine. So did someone give birth to a little girl? Okay. Are you, is there some type of, oh, hold on, because Spirit said, because did someone get initiated into something, and the goddesses in the family, the queens of the family are celebrating? Okay, because it could be that as well, okay? So, but something's going on, Leo, where you are celebrated and being celebrated. Look, and there's your card. Look at you. That's your card, okay? That's the Strength card, and look at you down there. So, listen. This is wonderful because it's already in alignment with what I was already saying, and then you are showing up in your reading, Leo. Now, you represent the 8th card, the 8th major arcana in this particular deck. Sometimes you're represented by 11 and justice is represented by 8. But in this particular deck, you represent the number 8, which is guiding me to say that this may be your year, Leo. Okay, because you know we are in the number 8 year, you know, and you just add those numbers up. 2024 equals the number 8. So, and I did a whole spiel on that on my Instagram, but I talked about how important the number 8 is going to be, how we're all moving through our 8th house. And if you are turning a number that adds to 8, like 17, 35, 26, 53, numbers that equate to 8, then this will be a very, very pivotal and important year for you, okay? But I would also like to go ahead and throw you in that category as well, Leo, because you are mostly represented by the 8th month, okay? Mostly August. I know that there are a few days in July that represent Leo energy, okay, the end of July, but mostly you are a part of that 8th month, August energy, okay? So the number 8 could be very, very vital, okay? I could see it being very essential for you personally, okay? So your third card out, listen. Something's going on with you, Leo, in a very mighty, matchless way. Okay, in a mighty and matchless way. The sun is shining on you. There's a limelight that is already preparing something for you. Now, I don't know if this is going to be around your birthday, but for some reason I feel like it is, because it came out right beside one another, okay? The strength card right beside that sun card, to me, is a grand indication of it being something that's going to take place around your birthday, something grand, something big, okay? Is a baby due on your birthday? Do you have a grandbaby or something coming into fruition for you August 2024? And if you don't already know it, then maybe you should prepare for that. Maybe that's something that you can take from this reading, that there's going to be something very vital, very essential, very big, okay? Not to mention that the sun is your guiding light. You're ruled by the sun. Leo is a baby of the sun. Your solar force is the sun. Well, that's the same thing, solar force. But, some people are ruled by planets. But you're not ruled by a planet, Leo. You're ruled by the sun, okay? So there is something very powerful about this year for you. There's going to be some type of celebratory events taking place, and it doesn't feel like it's just one. It feels like it's multiple. Like all year long, you're going to be celebrating or being celebrated or something like that. But let me find my Leo friends. Invite me to the party, okay? I got some nice dresses that I am trying to wear, some nice ball gowns and stuff that I want to pull out that closet. So whatever are these events, these galas that you may be attending and being appreciated and being honored, or welcoming in new seeds and new energy, whatever it may be. Invite your girl, okay? So let's go ahead and turn this next card over. So the Tower has come out. Now don't go into wonk, 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 wonk. That does not necessarily mean this. This could absolutely mean that you are taking a leap of faith, okay? And you're jumping out of something that no longer works for you, okay? You are willing to close your eyes and say, wee, and know that you're going to land on your feet after you make the decision to jump out of this tower. Now, a lot of times when the Tower card comes out, it does indicate it's time to go from something. It's time to make a change, okay? So you are being encouraged to jump so you won't be pushed, okay? Yes, this can be uncomfortable. Of course. Nobody ever wants to close their eyes and just say, okay, I hope I land where I'm supposed to be. But that's what faith is, right? Ain't that exactly what faith is? And it doesn't matter if you're Christian, if you're just spiritual, if you're religious, it doesn't matter. We all have faith, whether it's in us or some type of higher force. If it's in yourself, then listen, if you got faith in you, then you're not going to hurt you. And if you got faith in a higher force, then or you should know, or you should trust That if the force is with you, then it's going to guide you out of this window onto an area that is going to be solid, okay? That is going to be balanced. You ain't going to break your ankle. You ain't going to hurt your back. You're going to land on your feet. But something that you're in is burning down. It's coming to an end. So you have to leave it anyway. So the choice is jump or be pushed. Okay, because your force or your higher self is not going to let you stay in this tower while it is being huffed, puffed, and burnt down. Okay, so that feels like that may be separate from the jovial energy of the first three cards. This actually feels like a warning card that you just may be around people, places, and things that are getting ready to come to a head. Okay, it's no longer beneficial for you because it's actually getting ready to close the doors anyway. So this could be talking about a job. Okay, this could be talking about you being at a job or being in a position, and you know they're getting ready to go out of business. They might be getting ready to go belly up. They might be getting ready to file bankruptcy or something about it. Hell, the CEO could be getting ready to do something crazy. Either way, I feel like this is a warning card telling you that it's time for you to go anyway. Don't wait until the tower falls. Okay, metaphorically, don't wait till the tower falls. Go ahead and leave. Make your great escape now. Okay, so let's see what the very next card is for you. Okay, so that is the Four of Cups. Now this is going right along with this job energy. Okay, feels like you've done a lot. You've overextended yourself. You may have put more into that person, that place, that thing, that job than you should have, and you wore yourself out. Okay, and really you just want to be left alone. Okay, it may be coworkers, superiors, you know, colleagues that are trying to give you motivational talk, and they're trying to remind you how great you are. Oh, we appreciate you. Oh no, you're such a staple to the, you know, it's people are trying to motivate you and encourage you, but something in you is just saying, I'm tired. I don't want to do this anymore. You're ready to go. You're ready to go. You have went within, and I think you're making a decision while you're sitting there. And see this cup that's being handed to you, you don't want it. It's not that you don't see it. You don't want it. Okay? I think you're already looking at everything that you've drunk out of that cup and that cup and that cup, and you're like, I'm full. I don't want anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I really want to go within and figure out what my next step is. And I feel like that's why this Tower card is here, because that you're already contemplating getting out of this. But these people do not want to see you leave because, see, you're probably a very, you're a staple. You're a staple to this place. And for some of you, this may even be talking about the church. Okay? I said the job. That was the first nudge that I got, that it could be talking about a job. But the second nudge that I just got is that this could be talking about church. You okay? Maybe just you're tired. And it's not that you don't love God. It's not that you don't love Jesus. It's not that you don't love Jehovah. It's not that you don't love, you know, whomever, you know, you call your, you know, higher force in your religion. It's that I think you're tired of the church people. You're tired of the people. They put too much on you, and you take up, you know, you take up a whole lot. You do a whole lot. And I think that it's something that's coming. There's some type of understanding that's coming to head for you, Leo. And you're like, I can't keep doing this. Now, you might have tapped in. Wait a minute. You may have tapped into something shady going on in the church house. That's what Spirit just told me. You may have tapped into something very shady going on in the church house, and that's why you're being kind of guided to go ahead and get up out this church, because, you know, you're not a part of it, but you probably know what's going on. You have found out some information that has confirmed some stuff. That's not a good place to be in, you know, because nobody wants to be the snitch, but you also don't want to be the person that stayed there and condone the mess either. So I feel like you got a lot on your plate right now when it comes to either church you know, your church home or your job, okay? This feels like it's going on outside of the home. It doesn't feel like something going on in the home, okay? It's either on the job, at church, could even be in a sisterhood, brotherhood, some type of community thing that you do, some type of community-based program, you know, something like that. Okay, so place the energy where it belongs. Only you know the intricate details of your life, but that's going on. You have found out something could possibly be, you know, being done very shady. And on top of that, you are the one that tries to do the right thing all the time, but you overextend. You do a lot, and you're tired. Okay, because I think you also see that no matter how hard you do what you do, it's not really going to change the fact that this is going to happen, okay? And those people, whether it be co-workers, whether it be, you know, church members, you know, sisterhood, brotherhood, you know, them people that's trying to hand you the cup, I feel like I got a funny feeling about them, to be honest with you. I'm just going to be honest with you. I feel like that they may be trying to bribe you to stay. They may know that you know some stuff, so they want you to stay because, you know, they don't want you to leave with this information. Now, that's what I'm picking up on, okay? And it might not be for everybody. It could be just for a few of you. But that cup is a bribery cup, okay? So they're telling you things like, you know, I don't know what we're going to do without you. You know, you hold it together. You are the one that everybody comes to. You're the pillar. We need you. You can't leave. What are we going to do without you? It's almost like they're playing on your emotions. But either way, you're like, listen, I don't want to hear none of that right now. Right now, I'm going within. I'm meditating. I'm praying. You know, whatever you do to call clarity to you, that's what you're doing right now, Leo. That's what you're doing right now, okay? Let's go ahead and pull this 6th card. Okay, so we got the 6 of Cups. You got a lot of cups here. Well, you got 2 cups. No, you got 3 cups. You got the 3 of Cups, you got the 4 of Cups, and now you got the 6 of Cups. Now, the 6 of Cups is about nostalgia, memory, somebody from your past. Let me get some clarity. Thank you for a clarity card on this 6 of Cups. Show me clearly. Spirit said take that one. Will do. Okay. The Emperor. For some of you, and look at that. This is the 6 of Cups. And this is the Emperor. I just feel like, that this Emperor card, this Emperor could even represent the boss. It could represent the pastor. It could represent the heading of the person that heads up the community. I feel like you know this person. The person that's probably shady. The person that's probably doing the shady shit. You know them from the past. Okay? So what you are finding out about them, you know it to be true because you knew them before they even got in the position that they're in. Okay? I also feel like these cards together, because they came out right beside one another. Well, they're not beside, but as far as me getting clarity on what this 6 of Cups could mean. And the Emperor coming out. It feels like you may have also found out that this person's been doing this stuff for a long time. So it's not anything new. Okay? So whether you knew them from the past and knew what kind of past they lived, or you find out what they're doing and just find out that they've been doing it for a long time. Either way, this person here is a problem. Okay? This person here is a problem. Again, it could be on the job. It could be the boss. Okay, it could be the CEO of the company. Okay, it could be just somebody, some seniority. Okay, or it could be the reverend, the deacon. You know, somebody that heads up the community-based program that you work. You know, for the sisterhood, brotherhood, whatever, the top-notch person in that. You know, the constituents. Okay, there's a power hungry, willing to do whatever type of person running the show. And this is them. Okay? Again, they are someone from your past. You already know them. You've been knowing them. You didn't just meet them when you started. Well, I can't say that. I don't want to take that off the table, because you could have just met them when you started going to that church or started working that job. But I feel like wherever you're at, you've been there a long time. So you've just been knowing them a long time. Whoever this person is, they're not new, right? Even if you met them since you started the job, or since you started going to that church, or since you started that brotherhood, sisterhood, or community-based project, whatever the case may be, you've been knowing this person for a very long time, okay? And for some of you, you knew them before you even started working with them or going to the church, okay? So just, again, place the energy where it belongs. But there's most definitely some shit going on, okay? And I believe that may be why this Tower card, came out the way it did. You are up against making a decision to get away from something that you know ain't right, okay? So I believe you got, in your personal life, like in your home life, this celebratory energy, this energy of things going in your favor, this energy of something shining down on you, possibly around your birthday, something fruitful, something new and wonderful coming in. Again, that celebratory energy, that's in your personal life. But the area of your life that is that deals with outside, again, church, work, community, listen, something going on in those areas for sure, and you know it. I'm not telling you something you don't know, okay, Leo? I'm not telling you something you don't know, and you also know what to do, okay? Listen, it's giving. You know how so much is going on in the news right now where people are being outed, okay? The Diddy's, the TD Jakes, okay? The Epstein list, that's kind of what this is giving. Okay, this is what this is giving. Like your spirit, your God, your higher self is telling you, get out of this situation, because the house is gonna burn regardless. The tower's gonna fall regardless. You need to get out of it. Okay, so I think you're sitting still, going within and trying to figure out how you're going to, am I going to turn around and jump forward? Am I going to jump backwards? Like you're trying to debate. You know that this is what you're going to do, but I think when this 4 of Cups is an indication that you're trying to figure out how you're going to do it, okay? But this person here is the reason that this tower is happening to this over here. They've been doing shit that they ain't got no business doing. They've been P. Diddying. They've been TD Jaking, okay? And I'm not speaking about about homosexuality. I'm not saying that you found out. Well, you could have. I don't know. But that's not what I mean when I say the TD Jaking. I'm not talking about no homosexual activities. I'm saying just stuff coming out. Okay, what's done in the dark coming out. Well, you've tapped something that's been being done in the dark, and it's coming to the light, and your spirit self is telling you to get away from it. Get as far away from it as possible, because when the boom gets lowered, you don't want to be nowhere around. Okay. All right, so let's keep going. I feel like there's more information for you, Leo. Show me clearly more information for the collective of Leo. If you are resonating with what I'm saying so far, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Show me more and show me clear. I'm going to try to shuffle this way. Show me more and show me clearly. Show me more and show me clearly for the collective of Leo. Thank you. The Page of Pentacles. I feel like this is telling you, don't be afraid to start over. Okay. The Page of Pentacles is one of the slowest moving, well, I'm not gonna say slowest moving. Let me take that back. I just feel like she's the one that's going to take her time and research and study a new opportunity. Okay, she's not the one that's going to You know, like that little saying, only fools rush in. Well, she understands that. So she doesn't rush in. She sees an opportunity. She begins to research it. She studies it. She finds out who's all in it, who's going to be there, who all going to be there. That's the energy of the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like there's some type of new opportunity that's going to be presented to you. And I think this, you know, and I don't know, it may be pertaining to this old situation. Okay. Whether it's, okay. So let me break it down. If it's a new, if this Tower is pertaining to a job, okay, then you're going to get some type of new, fresh opportunity presented to you, and you're going to take your time and study and research it to make sure that you don't get caught up, you know, in something like this again. And you're not caught up in this, but you just don't want to go through, you know, working for somewhere or working for a company or working under people who are shady, right? So you're going to take the time to do the work. You're going to take the time to do the research, okay? If this is pertaining to a church situation, then nothing's going to change. If it's the same thing, you finding a new church home, finding a new spiritual community, finding a new community-based something project that you were doing. Either way, whatever this is, you're going to get a new opportunity to do something, and you're going to do the research, and you're going to take your time, and you're going to be okay with asking the questions. Okay, not that you don't do that anyway, but I believe that this situation here is just prompting you to make sure that you understand the ins and outs. Okay, you do not want to, it's almost like you're saying, I don't have time to be bothered with that again. I put a lot of energy and effort into a situation just to find out that the people who I worked for, the people that, you know, I was working with are shady. Okay, they with the shit, and now I gotta leave, you know, because I don't want to get caught up in their mess. Okay, so I think you're going to find something new, and it may be something totally different than what you've ever done. It could be a whole brand new career choice. Okay, something that makes you feel youthful, something that makes you feel more in alignment with who you are. Because this here, as far as your career is concerned, you could have been somewhere doing something that you've outgrown. Maybe when you first started it, you know, you was in alignment with it, but what you're looking for now needs to match who you are now. And I believe that's what this is going to indicate. Okay, that's what I believe that Page of Pentacles is indicating. But wherever it is, you're going to be able to you know, kind of mark your territory there, and you're going to be bringing something to the table as far as, you know, your expertise. So you may even get started out. It's almost like if you're going in entry level, but you're going to get started out with a senior's pay. Okay, they're not going to start you out on, even though again you're going in on a very entry level type energy or entry level type position, not entry level energy. I'm sorry, you might be tapping into an entry level position, but they're going to pay you top notch because you're coming in with seasoned energy, very what you're going to be doing, you're already very seasoned in it. It's almost like it's your expertise. Okay, so, you know, entry level, but very high pay for an entry level position. Okay, that's more for Leo. Show me clearly. Well, that flew. Okay. So now we have the Three of Pentacles. Absolutely. So that goes right in alignment with what I was saying about this Page of Pentacles. This Three of Pentacles. That planning. Okay, you're not just going to jump into anything, whatever it is. Okay, and I do know this about Leo people. You always keep a stash. So when you do leave that job, I think you're going to have time to do the research and do the work to find you something. You're not going to have to, because, you know, sometimes people jump into stuff because they are pressed for time. The bills are due, but that's not going to be the case with you, Leo. I believe that you got a stash. So when you do decide to jump out of that tower, you may be able to sit down for a month or two and really ponder, you know, what it is that you want to do next. Okay, and even if it's pertaining to the church, you may not be you may not want to immediately jump into a new church. Okay, you might decide to change routes or change, you know, I don't know, the denominations, that's the word. You may decide to change denominations, or you might decide to take the spiritual route. You might decide, okay, you know what, I've had enough of this religion. I'm actually now prepared and ready to begin to study more spiritual based doctrines, okay, or spiritual based truths. Okay, I don't want to call them doctrines. Well, I guess they can still be considered doctrines. Okay, so yeah, I believe that this Three of Pentacles is an indication that you're going to have help either way. There's going to be a team of people, be it ethereal or actual physical people. You're going to have a team that's going to guide you and help you all the way through. In every area, wherever this change is taking place, you have help. Okay, very competent help at that. So that's a wonderful thing too. Let's see. It's on the bottom of the deck. So we have the Nine of Swords, which talks about a little bit of anxiety. I feel like you may, on a small scale, be having a little anguish, a little worry, a little guilt behind this situation pertaining to, you know, this tower. But I don't know. I feel like your spirit guides are telling you, don't trip on that. Fret not. Okay. And I'm going to pull this Three of Pentacles back up because, again, you have help, whether they're etheric, and for those of you that don't know what etheric means, like angelic help, like your ancestors, angels, God, deities that you work with, you know, just higher forces, higher unseen forces that have guided you. Okay, they could be, or you may work with the archangels, I don't know, but you have help, heavenly help. And you also have physical help, people here that want to assist you with whatever this newness is that's coming in after you have jumped out of this. Okay, so it could be family, it could be sisters, it could be the sisterhood. Okay, even if you are having to leave the sisterhood because you find out some shady stuff is going on with that, or the brotherhood, there are still people within those you still got friends that are going to help you. They're not going to judge you because you're deciding to leave. That this particular group of people are going to assist you. Yeah, I'm sure you are going to have some haters. You know, somebody get mad because you decided to, you know, change directions, change course on their ass. Yeah, you got a few people that'll be mad. But I believe that you are more celebrated than tolerated, right? So you leaving, of course, is going to make a lot of people angry, but a lot of people are also going to be sad but happy for you that you made the decision to do what was best for you, and they're still going to be able to assist you with, you know, with helping you do certain things after leaving, right? I am going to wrap this reading up because I feel like I've said enough for you to know if this reading resonates with you, okay? So just keep in mind, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. You may feel all of it, you may feel none of it, you may feel some of it, okay? I could have picked up on a past timeline, or this could be current, happening right now, or it could happen in the very near future, okay? So keep all of that in mind as you take in my channeling, okay? Thank you so very much for stopping by. Again, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you do, and like the video if it was interesting and resourceful for you. Otherwise, I do conclude this reading, and namaste.